Hello wvumers, my name is Caroline and I'm the current blog director at wvum, and we are here today because I have recently discovered this app called Randonautica, and as someone who's going on day 70 or so in quarantine, I am just looking for something to drive me. I'm looking for something to keep me going, something to do every day, and I came across Randonautica when my sister sent me a TikTok of all things about this app, and immediately I was curious. The people in the video talked about this random app that would give you a randomly generated location or coordinates for you to visit, and with this you'll be able to manifest something or set an intention on something, and when you get there you could find something that relates to that, or you'll just find a really peculiar spot that you otherwise would never have seen. So basically today I'm going on a Randonautica journey with my sister, and we received our location and we are looking forward to it. Honestly, some people are naysayers of this app because they say that, along with the theory of quantum suicide, they say that this could set off a butterfly effect that affects the rest of your life and it messes with your meant to be path in life. But as someone who often says that things are meant to be, I fundamentally disagree with this principle because, in my opinion, I believe that if I decide to do this and I decide to go to this place, then technically, if fate is real, that would have already been part of my fate, and using this random number generator would have already been a part of my fate. So therefore, I am saying balderdash to that idea. I'm going to go in with an open heart and an open mind, and if nothing happens, I mean, that's kind of impossible because no matter what, there's meaning in everything, in my opinion. So please, if you do this, please be safe. We are not condoning any risky endeavors. We're not endorsing this app by any means. We're just trying it out. So enjoy. Let's go on an adventure. Wanna come? Do you wanna come, Charlie? I don't know. What if it's spooky? What if it's spooky? And we are en route. Yes. So as I said, when you go to a place like this, you're supposed to have an intention in mind. My sister and I both have different intentions, and we didn't tell each other what they are. She says one of hers is literal, one is less literal. Mine is more broad and like all-encompassing, but we will discuss once we are there. I think a lot of people focus on like the path to it as well, like the journey to the point. Yeah. Because it is like something that unless you set yourself out on this journey, you wouldn't have otherwise seen. And I guess that's how everything works. Like you wouldn't see this and this and this if you didn't go to the grocery store that day. But I think what's cool about this is that it is a truly randomly generated. Also, just to note, we were really close to this park that both Emily and I were very familiar with and that we had just visited together and separately, so it meant a lot to us. Is it something we just have to like interpret and we believe it means what we ask for? Or is it something literal, like if you ask for happiness, you see happy spray painted, or yeah, like is it a happy place? Like I don't know. That looks like a driveway, Carrie. They might have taken us to a private lot. Did we end up at a Voss house?
I've been talking about the dogwood meadow like trees.
Yeah.
The dogwood trees. If it was like a neighborhood, I would say park and go walk to it.
So there's this sculpture. So we've decided to not go to the exact coordinates because we don't know if this is private property and we don't want to intrude, but I'm going to explain my connection to it. Okay, hi. I took so long to explain this earlier, but my intention upon coming to this specific coordinate point was self-love. My connection with this place is that it felt eerily similar to this dream that I had / meditation vision, stick with me, meditation vision that I had the other day, in which I was going down the stairs at this big mansion and I opened up into this huge garden and this lake and this yard, and it looked very similar to this place and it felt eerie. So that's basically my story. Thank you. How do you feel?
True. I thought about peace before I came here, and also puppies. I was like, hey, why not? Maybe we'll get a new puppy. I thought hypoallergenic puppy too.
Nice, thank you for that one.
And I thought peace, and I think this is a very peaceful place.
Yeah.
I do want to try it again though.
Yeah. Do you want to do another coordinate?
Yes.
Okay, cool. Slightly new intent. It's bringing us 5 minutes away from our current location, also very close to the park that has to do with our lives recently a lot. Let's go! So this time we chose a void point. So this point is a neighborhood. Hi, okay, so this is where we're going.
My thing that I asked for was a path.
Really?
Yeah.
That's really cool. Okay, so we're 69 feet away from the coordinates supposedly. And the coordinates are across the creek, which we probably won't be able to cross, especially because there's flooding right now. If we keep going that way, I hear the creek.
I do too. I asked for a path and a path appeared. I feel like we have to go.
See the creek. Let's keep going. Oh my god, and there's like is that purple sign?
Is that a purple sign?
So again, we didn't get to go to the exact coordinates, but we can see it from where we are. And I feel like both of our things came true. Like from the distance, I saw a purple sign and I was looking for hope, and for some reason that means something to me, and she was looking for a path.
Yeah, and right when we got out of the driveway where we found the coordinates, we found a path that led us closer to the coordinates.
Yeah, so, okay, there's people. Okay, we're back. Third time's a charm. We just felt that it felt right to do one more. So we actually drove to another location, and now this one is bringing us right next to the highway. And we set new intentions, and I'm really curious as to what that means. So
Yeah, I'm excited.
let's go. Okay, so Michigan Say Please, fun. ACAB. That's for you, Juliana Byers, if you're watching. We're gonna be twisting around. Right now, we're just in a parking lot. Emily, yes, it's leading us to the county jail.
I always see it from the highway.
Me neither. I knew that they were pointing us right next to Gerald R. Ford Highway, and I was like, oh, we're gonna be this. Okay. Now we're on the cusp of the parking lot, and it wants us to go over here. Number 1, intention-driven anomaly found. Those are the coordinates. The type is a tractor. That's what we selected. Radius is 122 meters. Power 2.0. Z-score 4.08.
I want to tell you what my thing was.
Okay, what was it?
My intention was freedom, and we got to this jail. Isn't that creepy?
Yeah, that's really interesting.
Like, I wanted freedom, and I mostly did that because our last 2 points were in private property, and I felt like very nervous about going through people's yards, especially when everyone's like home right now. But so I wanted freedom, somewhere we could freely explore and go, but we end up at a prison. And this is prison we've always known that's existed, always passed by. What did you ask for?
I asked for trust and truth. There's just something really serene about it here, and it just like, there's such a big contrast. The unjust justice system, ladies and gentlemen. So on that note, our adventure kind of ended. We did a 4th and 5th point, but it was more personal. So this video just served as the purpose to show you guys what the general consensus of Randonautica was, which it was a fun journey that day. We had a really nice time, and it really opened our eyes to notice things around us. So thank you so much for watching, and keep it locked.